Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I am so excited to have announcements. Okay, so first and foremost, I just wanted to thank you for, listening to my meditations, supporting my channel. I am just super excited to hear all your feedback and just to know how much my work is helping you, because obviously I started this for myself and it helped me, and now it's evolved into what it is now, and it's just so rewarding and just so exciting, because the whole point of me doing this is so that I can help other people. Okay, so I have a couple of announcements. I am an author! Yay! Okay, so I'm already a self-published author. For those of you who listen to my meditations and watch the videos right up until the end, you will see that I promote my book, Thoughts and Poems of a Suicide Girl. I wrote these poetry and these thoughts kind of my dark phase, if you like, before the healing, before the transformation. I wrote this years ago, since I was a teenager, and I put a collection of them and new ones that I wrote for the book. And I made the book because one of my goals was to be self-published, which I achieved. So just heads up about that book. It is quite dark and it is quite heavy. There is humor, but it's not for everyone. But yeah, if you wanna read it, if you wanna order it, I'll put a link up here or here. I'm always confused which side. And you can order it. Of course, you're supporting me and my channel and my work. So the other announcement is that I am an actual author this year, not self-published. So I have been supporting the Imperfectly Perfect campaign now for quite a few years. My dearest friend, Glenn Marsden, who, by the way, go and support him, follow him. He's an incredible human who has created this campaign to bring awareness for mental health, which is the whole reason why I do the meditation channel. I'm obviously a firm believer in healing, in self-empowerment, in self-improvement, and he supports the cause. He helps countless of people. I don't know why the hand gestures are going off today. My Italian side is coming out. He has helped thousands of people through struggles, through healing, and connecting so many people like myself to other people who are also passionate when it comes to mental health awareness. So this book is a collaboration of 20 co-authors, including moi. And these are celebrities, basically very influential people, athletes, and we've all come together to basically share our stories. These stories are basically not an expression, they are the actual stories of our lives, what we've been through, what we had to overcome to get to where we're at. This is something that I haven't spoken about on my channel, and I think it's time, and I think it's something that a lot of you can relate. I was in an extremely abusive relationship in my teenage years. I was with this person for 3.5 years. This person was incredibly violent, aggressive, manipulative. In fact, I'm not a doctor, but I have worked in mental health, and I do work in drug and alcohol rehabilitation currently. And this person needs a lot of help. He, in fact, attempted basically to kill me. The relationship got so extreme, so violent, to the point where he took it way too far. Now, because of YouTube, I want to keep the languages, not use certain words, because I don't want this to be demonetized. I wanted this to reach as many people as possible, because ultimately the message is what matters. I have obviously recovered from this, but I dealt with a lot of issues over the years. Number one, to recover from the trauma, from the PTSD, but also self-esteem. You don't end up in a relationship like this because you have high self-esteem. Even though anybody from the outside would have seen me as this strong, rebellious teenager, nobody really knew how bad this relationship was. The level of manipulation, the mind games, it was extreme. It was really extreme, especially for any teenager, yet alone an adult, to go through. I think a lot of people underestimate teenagers' relationships. They forget that teenagers actually feel things twice as much as an adult does. They are not capable of processing emotions the same. So for me, on top of that, I was going through so many problems at home, and I was dealing with an eating disorder. So it was probably the toughest time in my life. And I've gone through a lot of struggles throughout the years, and I have to say I'm in a wonderful place now. I'm super happy. I'm doing great. That is why I teach what I teach. That is why I do what I do, because I healed myself. And this book basically talks about my story, what I went through, how soul crushing a relationship like this can be to a person. And lucky for me, I got out of it, but there's plenty of people out there who are going through something like this right now, who have not been able to get out of toxic relationships. And the reason why I wrote it is because I really hope to inspire you and to show you that there is a way out and that you can get better. And not only that, but when you recover from something like this, you become a powerhouse. You become somebody who builds self-worth and self-respect. I know my value in a relationship now, and I wouldn't settle for anything less. I would never allow somebody to treat me that way. And, you know, but you have to go through that to learn that. You know, a lot of the lessons that we have in this life, unfortunately, aren't the pretty ones. You know, if I came here in this world to learn the lesson of self-empowerment and self-love, then I have to go through the opposite of that in order to understand what that is. But here's the thing, when you overcome those challenges, who you become, who you discover yourself to be, is amazing. And this is what I teach. This is what I do. This is why I do what I do. So I will put a link in the description box where you can pre-order, and then eventually once the book is ready to be launched, you can order it. I hope that you will find a story in there that inspires you, that you can connect to, and that gives you hope. Because there's not just my story in there, there's 20 stories, you know, 19 if you take mine out. And this is gonna be a true inspiration to people out there who are struggling, who are having a hard time, and just to know that you're not alone. There is other people out there who have overcome adversity, and maybe this is something that can give you a direction or some clarity. Above everything else, please follow the Imperfectly Perfect campaign. I'll put the links below again about the links below, website and Instagram and all that sort of stuff, because it's a community. It's a community for you to connect with other people and to hopefully, once again, find your way through this life, because life is not easy. Okay, so that's my announcements for today. But I'm not done. I have more. I have also created a 21-day meditation challenge for manifestation. Oh yeah. So once again, that will be in my website, on my website. I think it's on my website, but it's in the website because I was just editing it. That's why I'm thinking in it. So I've created a 21-day meditation challenge for manifestation. It's not up yet, but it will be up. And I do already have a 21-day meditation challenge for ED. Cannot say the word because of YouTube. So if you know anyone who's suffering from ED, who is struggling with self-image and health, then I highly recommend that meditation, because you can imagine you listening to this for 21 days and it is going to reprogram your subconscious. You are going to learn new ways of thinking and new ways of seeing yourself. On top of everything else, I am also creating a program to help you, to teach you how to manifest, how to shift your life. That I'm thinking I'm going to put it on Udemy, but once again, just keep an eye out. I'll make more announcements when they show up, when they're finished, when I finish editing. I am one human and I'm doing 20 million things, but I will have all of that ready for you soon. So that's it. Don't forget, the link to the book is in the description box. Pre-order now so that you can get your hands on the book before it sells out. I think it'll sell out. I don't know. Maybe the publishers will have infinite amounts of books. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. But anyway, so that's there for you. As I said, don't forget about the 21-day meditation challenges that will be in there too. And of course, that's really it. I have nothing else to say. I'm just rambling. Bye.